was their 7th win in a row. The Padres picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets, 9-7. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 9-1. The Phillies right fielder, number 67, launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals, 12-6. Alex Wood pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping the Cards pass the Buccos 8-0. The Orioles took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-4. The White Sox completed the long 4-game sweep as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 4-0. The Seattle Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-4. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 6-5. The A's swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 12-8. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Shohei Ohtani gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Striding in, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Popped up. Freeman in foul ground. And no one will get this one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
0-2. Here it comes. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A pause. And the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ready with the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Reynolds at third, Polanco on second, Chavis at first, 2 out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate now, Sam Travis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 3 homers and 19 driven in. The set and the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two 2-0 count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Now batting, Bo Naylor. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. a look. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
3 runs already home here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Joe Musgrove will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up to the top the center fielder,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
outside, that's the ball.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
To the plate now, Anton Hage. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 3 homers and 4 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting first, the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Next for the Dodgers, Darnell Mason. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Ooh-wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Into the box now, Christian Carter batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Freddie Freeman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. 3-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
In now, Kenny Lofton. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Riding into the box, Jalen Miller, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 1 inning in the books here. LA's on top 4-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the San Diego area native pitcher Joe Musgrove. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Kevin Newman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Count even now at 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 4-4. So stepping in, Will Smith. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Standing in now, Julio Urias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 2 innings complete, already 4 aside. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Pirates.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And, oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in, Sam Travis. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready now. The pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Travis stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Nope, that's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped up. Mason is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
So digging in now, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
At the plate, Joe Musgrove. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit down the line at first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 4-4.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Number 3.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Anton Page is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Page is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Darnell Mason is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 21 for him on the season, and it's now 6-4.
About when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
To the plate now, Christian Carter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kenny Lofton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is there, 2 gone.
Number 8, second baseman, Jalen Miller.
Now at the plate, Jalen Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 3 full. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Buccos 4. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Reined in. Throw to 1st in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Reynolds. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-1 home. And he popped him up. Miller over to his right, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Buccos 4. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a really complete effort from his hitters today that's resulted in them averaging 2 runs per inning right now. The table setters are doing their job, and the guys behind them have risen to the challenge of getting them home. There are a lot of happy hitters and coaches down here, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Standing in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next is Dodgers. The pitcher, Julio.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So now to the plate, Anton Hage. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Dodgers lead 1. They're up 6-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here comes the first pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Page is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Stepping into the box, Michael Chavis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. And that's the second out.
Up next for Pittsburg, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First delivery to him on the way.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Two out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 6-4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Christian Carter.
Into the box now, Christian Carter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground.
He's got to hurry on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still lead at 6-4. Caleb Mack takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 9, Caleb Mack.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Sam Travis.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Page is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
In now, Bo Naylor, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. Cole Tucker will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tucker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Runs up and gets this one down. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now at the plate, Kevin Newman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Two out with the man at first. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2 to third. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4.
Sean Poppin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for Pittsburgh, number 73, Sean Poppin.
Now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. First offering on its way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's outside.
And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Naylor goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jalen Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now in the box, Will Smith. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 6-4. Ready now, Jorge Polanco. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. A runner on first with 2 away. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Polanco is on his way home. He scores, and things have gotten interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers out in front, 6-5. Dodgers out in front, 6-5. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Caleb Mack. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Mookie.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Mookie Betts. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping into the box, Anton Page. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Sam Travis is working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball called for strike 2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher, Naylor.
Settling in now, Bo Naylor. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Jason Martin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52, Jason Martin.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit well towards the hole. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bucs go down quietly. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Cody Ponce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 60, Cody Ponce.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Christian Carter.
Third baseman, Christian Carter.
Here comes the first pitch. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
Nope.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Next up for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-0 home. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teddy Lofton.
Striding in once again, Kenny Lofton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Dodgers down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a roll, Matt, so we were told.
Ace Curtis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 0, Ace Curtis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Called strike 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
So striding in, Jorge Polanco, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down. Stepping up now, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Julio Urias wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Joe Musgrove struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Ace Curtis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
9 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.